Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video I'm going to be taking you through Aussie yen, as there could be an opportunity forming, and it's going to be a little bit of a different type of video in terms of what we've been doing recently, but basically I just see this potential opportunity forming here, and you could take it multiple different ways. So I just want to give you both sides of the coin here and what you could be looking for, because basically what we're seeing on an hourly time frame at the moment is a consolidation build up, a bit of a range build up. Now typically when the market does this, we are pending a breakout, whether that be to the upside or whether that be to the downside. Now we have to then build in a bit of a picture here in order to kind of know the reasons why each could happen, and I'm looking more here that we could potentially break to the upside. However, you know, things can see price break lower, and we could also look for a short. So nothing new, price going higher or lower, but what I want to draw your attention to is this little range that's going on here on Aussie yen. Now, why would we be looking for the longs? Now, I think if you look at it from a bigger picture point of view, let's just take the weekly here for instance, you can see that price is in an overall upward trend. We've got the market making higher highs and higher lows, and most recently we retested these swing lows down through here, and we had a very strong wick close to the upside. That is a very strong idea that price is going to push back to the upside. So that's why I'm more on the fence of being a buyer here, because of what we've seen here on a higher time frame. Now, if I was going to go to a daily time frame, however, you could look at it and go, well, price formed a low in here. Okay, we formed a double top. So technically the neckline is here, and price has pulled back into the neckline. So if people were just looking at it from a daily point of view, you would say, well, we're at the neckline, I want to be short. But the bigger picture to me is saying that we're going to potentially move higher. Now, another confluence we have is the strength meter. Now, the strength meter is telling me at the moment that the yen is weakening or in a reversal zone. So do I want to be a buyer of the yen right now? No, not really. I want to be looking at the potential for it to reverse. So that to me also means that we could see a breakout move to the upside. Now, looking at it from the sort of daily here and just zooming out, if price has rejected these lows down through here, we have again that really strong buying wick. Where could price go to? Well, you've got all these areas here where sellers were involved in the market. So at this point in time, price pushed it from this particular price point to the downside. Again, we push from this particular price point to the downside, and again over here. So I'm looking really to see, is price going to try and grab these areas here? Is price going to want to retest that? So going down to the hourly time frame then, what can we see? Well, price is technically making higher highs and higher lows. We've come into a bit of an area and we're starting to consolidate. That to me shows that there is a build up here. There's a build up of orders. For whatever reason, there's a build up of orders coming in here. Now, the only thing I can say that maybe we could see a break to the downside is that the volatility index, or the VIX, is showing a slight increase at the moment. Usually when the volatility index rises, we can get some strength in the yen, because as we know, as volatility rises, usually safe havens perform pretty well. So the dollar, for instance, the yen, and stocks typically fall in that typical kind of moment. But we looked at a thing recently where stocks are having kind of a positive correlation with yen. So if stocks are going to fall, could the yen also fall as well? That's something we've got to consider. But the two levels of interest, just to wrap the video up, is the high here at 94.43 and the low here at 93.88. What I'll be looking for is a breakout here. Now, ideally, I want to see a breakout to the upside. So if we get a breakout here, what I'll be looking for is potentially a move back within the range for something like this. Or, obviously, if we reject, we could see a little bit of downside, or if we just get a straight breakout here. That's what the most ideal picture for me would be. Looking for price to break these key highs, break out of this range, move back towards an area where strong selling has been in the past. Okay, Hopefully that video made sense. If it did, leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.